Cullen out of the right corner, right side of the lane, out top. And a shot is going to go up from the right side by Lester. No good on the weak side. Roy with the rebound. Natasha Annis into the ball game, a senior for the Cougars. Here's a shot put up by Lerman from the right wing. No good. Offensive rebound, though, by Peyton Roy. Daigle gets it back to Lerman. She's going to deal it into the right corner, and the three is up, in and out for Maddie Sear, and Lester the clear for Katahdin. Liana Lester, a senior with the basketball in front of our broadcast position. Goes right to Lane, now inside Cullen. She's got good position, but she misses the bunny. Kick out to Stevens, three is up, and it is good. Persistence paying off right there for the Katahdin Cougars. They get back on the board. They trail it by 6.
Yeah, it was a big basket because Wisdom was starting to stretch this a little at a time here, extend it out to him, and Katahdin needed a basket desperately.
They get it from the freshman Stevens. 4.5 left to go here in the first half.
And one of the things you really notice here about Wisdom is their spacing is really good. It's stretching and spacing the Katahdin defense out, which is allowing driving lanes, and they're kicking a lot. So they're getting open shots that way.
Lerman for three, right side, off the side of the rim. Battle for the rebound between Cullen and Daigle. Held basketball. Arrow pointing in the direction of the Pioneers. Tournament coverage presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. Another turnover here by Wisdom. Ellie Sear, is going to check into the ball game. Susie will check out for the Pioneers. Great sign of spring. You can get a DQ treat today at Dairy Queen in Bangor. That's because the DQ on Broadway is open for the season. Halfway through the second quarter, and a travel there against Cullen. Our tournament coverage also presented by Praise Auto Sales. Looking for your next ride? Praise Auto Sales on Outer Broadway has you covered. Guaranteed lowest prices every day, no waiting for a sale. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit PraiseAutoSales.com. Lerman out of the right corner. Ellie Sear turns left, passes it to Roy, and a player down for Katahdin. It's Lester. She's wincing as she gets to her feet. Peyton Roy to the baseline. She's got room. She misses the shot. A little too hard off glass.
And she had no one on her.
Wow.
Two Katahdin defenders went with someone on the opposite side, and no one picked up Roy on the play side, and she just took it to the basket and just didn't finish.
Cougars very fortunate. Still down 11-5 as we approach the 3-minute mark. Lester out top, holding the basketball high. Goes left to Cullen. McNally, left side, guarded by Lerman. Under 3 minutes. McNally's going to leave the three short from the left side, but it's out of bounds off of Maddie Sear. And the Cougars will have it. Polly Cullen will put it in play with the Pioneer looming behind her. Out top, Lester down the right side of the lane, had a little seam there, missed the shot. And the rebound to Ava Lerman of the Pioneers. Ellie Sear, pass deflected, and it's going to be picked up by Emily McNally for the Cougars. Cullen pushes it up the right side, looks down low for Lane, kick out. Left corner three is going to be off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Cullen up and down. Great effort there by Polly Cullen, getting the shot up as she was starting to fall to the floor. Here's Roy along the right baseline. Runner, no good. Into the hands of Lane for Katahdin. 11-7 Wisdom. Cougars hanging in there despite their struggles at the offensive end. We got a block here against Peyton Roy. No argument from Coach Dion.
That was Cullen's second basket coming off an offensive rebound.
2:07 left to go here in the first half. Katahdin with the basketball. They look down low, and a miss there by Annis. Rebound to the Pioneers.
That was a great look by Cullen to find Annis underneath. I don't think she was ready to catch the pass and shoot it.
Lerman on the dribble, lost it. Came out of her hands into the hands of Paulie Cullen. Cullen, left side, McNally from the left block will lay it in. And the Cougars have cut the deficit to 2. And Coach Dion wants a full timeout. 1:43 left to go in the first half. Wisdom 11, Katahdin 9 on the ticket.
Bangor is about to get busy. The Anna Festival of Baskets is March 20th through 22nd, 1404 Broadway in Bangor. There'll be up to 100 themed baskets open to the public. $1 admission for adults. Kids 12 and under are free. Friday and Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sunday, 10 to 3. Sponsored by the Schoodic Shrine Club and Washington County Shrine Minicar Unit. Then mark your calendars for the Anna Shrine Circus, April 24th through the 26th at the Cross Insurance Center. Follow Anna Shrine on Facebook for all their updates.
Family-friendly fun for all ages.
Hi, Shannon here from Gateway Title of Maine. At Gateway Title, we treat every real estate closing like a championship game, prepared, focused, and ready to win for our clients. We work with all lenders and realtors across the state and will even come to you to close. Gateway, the right way, in Calais, Greenville, Fort Kent, Presque Isle, Lincoln, Bangor, Belfast, Newport, Waterville, Scarborough, and Wells. Learn more at gatewaytitleme.com. And a big shout out to the Mananoquah Academy boys and girls teams. Bring home that gold ball.
1:43 left to go in the first half. Class S North final between the Wisdom Pioneers, the number 1 seed, and the Katahdin Cougars, the number 2 seed. Wisdom was up relatively big in this one. All things considered, it's a very low scoring contest, but the Katahdin Cougars on a run here have cut the deficit to 2. 11-9 is our score. Emma Susi dribbles right. Backing in, McNally had her. Now Lerman in the left corner, picked up by Lester. Lerman has to give it up. Susi out of the left corner, out top. Right side now, Roy. She's cut off on the baseline. I've been impressed with the Katahdin defense from the outset. Had a couple little breakdowns, but overall very good.
I think that's one of the reasons you see Wisdom playing their offense set way outside the three-point lines, because they want that extra space to try and get by.
Emma Susi, a big hit there for the Pioneers. A little stop and pop from 10 on the left side of the lane. And the Pioneers get back on the scoreboard. They lead at 13-9. McNally, left side, double team now. Ducks underneath that double team. Lester misses the scoop shot on the right side. Now she gets it back and she hits the jumper. Clapping her hands on her way up the court. 13-11 Wisdom.
Yeah, Lester got the basket, but that was all made possible because Paulie Cullen with another offensive rebound for Katahdin.
Stay tuned for the Darlings halftime show. We are 13 seconds away from the halftime break. Lerman dribbling on the right side. Down to 8 seconds. 5. Lerman goes to Roy, long three. That's going to be wide of the mark. And the buzzer sounds as Emily McNally lost it off her leg. 16 minutes in the books. Got a tight one here in this Class S final. Wisdom Pioneer girls 13, the Katahdin Cougar girls 11. We'll be right back with the Darlings halftime show. This is Tourney 2026 on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket.
The roar of the crowd, the excitement in the stands, the action on the court. It's tourney time. Coastal Auto Parts Napa knows that dedication, passion, and teamwork are the keys to success. With 30 locations and Maine's largest network of auto parts, the friendly professionals from Coastal Auto Parts Napa have what you need to get to the big games. They'll be there supporting the student athletes in our communities. Good luck to all athletes and coaches. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
No matter where life is taking you next, Realty of Maine is here to help you move with confidence. With 25-plus years of experience and offices across the state, their trusted local experts know Maine, its neighborhoods, its markets, and its people. Whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or making a fresh start, Realty of Maine can connect you with an agent who puts your goals first and will deliver personalized service throughout the process. Get started today at realtyofmaine.com. Realty of Maine. It's time to move.
Back for a limited time, the French dip from Firehouse Subs. Piled high with premium roast beef, caramelized onions, and melty provolone cheese on a freshly toasted garlic butter roll. Served with warm, savory au jus for dipping. This premium French dip is only at Firehouse Subs for a limited time. Head to your nearest Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor, or order ahead and skip the line. And remember, Firehouse Subs catering is perfect to feed the whole crew on game day. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last. Darling's Auto Group has the car, truck, van, or SUV you're looking for. When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned family vehicle or work truck, visit Darling's in Bangor, Ellsworth, or Newport, or shop darlings.com right now. Ford, Volkswagen, Audi, Kia, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, or GMC. With great service and selection, you'll do better at Darling's.
The plans you have for your property need the right equipment. Kubota has reliable tractors, utility vehicles, and mowers to help you make the most of your land, along with strong dealer support. Stop by today to explore our lineup. Right now, bring home select Kubota BX23S with 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $3,000. Now through February 28th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Doors Equipment Company is your local Kubota dealer. Stop in at 1468 Hammond Street in Bangor, online at doorsequipment.com.
Got scrap piling up on the sidelines? Put it back in play at B&S Scrap Recycling. From metal and old appliances to vehicles and full cleanup jobs, B&S makes recycling easy. Big loads, small loads, they handle it all with the right equipment, the right scales, and fair competitive pricing. No guesswork, no waiting around, just prompt friendly service every time. Need a pickup or roll-off container? Just ask. B&S Scrap Recycling, proud sponsor of the high school tournament games. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 327-1500 or stop by 47 Pine Grove Road in Hudson. You don't have to do college the usual way. Do college differently at Thomas College in Waterville, where belonging isn't promised, it's lived. It's not just about preparing you for a job, it's about empowering your future. With a 3-year bachelor's, 1-year master's, and game-changing guaranteed job program, Thomas College in Waterville, Maine does college differently. Learn more at thomas.edu. That's thomas.edu. School vacation is here, and you don't need another week of screens and boredom. Bring the kids to the sports arena in Bangor. It's warm, indoors, and easy. Bowling everyone can enjoy. A full arcade. And great food when hunger hits. Plenty of space, plenty of fun, and no planning stress. Perfect for February and April vacation week. Plan a day everyone will love at sportsarenamaine.com. The Sports Arena. School break made simple.
Basketball fans, have you seen the standings? Down East Toyota is the #1 Toyota dealer in Maine, and we're loaded with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles to safely get you to all your games. Whether you're coming down from the county or up from the coast, take a time out and head to Wilson Street in Brewer. Get a slam dunk deal on a 2026 Tacoma SR5 double cab. Lease it for $459 a month for 39 months with only $1,000 down. Get the entire game plan at downeasttoyota.com. And remember, it's okay to travel as long as it's in a Toyota. Turning time and anytime. All roads lead to Down East.
In every region, for every reason, Mainers work hard. But we don't need to tell you that. You're doing it in the height of tourist season, in the summer heat and the dead of winter, in coastal towns and rural communities across Maine. No matter the challenge, you push forward because you're invested, and so are we. At First National Bank, you don't just get a banker, you get a partner that works as hard as you do. Dream first. Dig in together. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at the Cross Center in downtown Bangor, tournament coverage here on the ticket, presented by Lebec Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Call Lebec Business Solutions at 942-2226 or visit LebecSupply.com. Also presented by Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing for over 55 years. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, look good and feel good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. And we're also presented by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning, others are starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu. We welcome you to the Darlings Halftime Show. Darlings in Bangor has you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models, or used of all makes. Visit darlings.com. Jim Churchill, Chris Hoare and Jay Baines courtside in the Wireless Zone broadcast booth. Let's give you a little taste of the action in the first half. She's got good position, but she misses the bunny. Kick out to Stevens. 3 is up, and it is good. Persistence paying off right there for the Katahdin Cougars. They get back on the board. Left corner 3 is going to be off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Cullen up and down. Great effort there by Polly Cullen, getting the shot up as she was starting to fall to the floor. Here's Roy along the left side. McNally from the left block will lay it in, and the Cougars have cut the deficit to 2. Misses the scoop shot on the right side. Now she gets it back, clapping her hands on her way up the court. All right, some of the first half action. Our halftime score, Wisdom, number 1, 13. Katahdin, number 2, 11. Our halftime highlights brought to you by Slipping Gears Cycling. From full suspension mountain bikes to road bikes and everything in between, Slipping Gears Cycling does it all. Stop in now for massive savings on fat bikes that ride year-round. Visit Slipping Gears Cycling, Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Now let's get the first half scoring recap. It's brought to you by Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, for the Katahdin Cougars, Polly Cullen with 4, Dakota Stevens 3, Emily McNally 2, and Ayana Lester 2 for a team total of 11. And for the Wisdom Pioneers, Ava Lerman with 7, Peyton Roy with 4, and Emma Susi with 2 for their team total of 13.
Thank you, Chris. Recap brought to you by Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Fuel up with a hot, hearty sub before the game or after the game. Stop in today or order on the app to have it ready when you need it. Visit firehousesubs.com. Now we move to the scoreboard update. It's powered by Maine Pro Mortgage. Fast, local, here for you. NLMS number 1880168.
The S-South Girls Regional Final going down at the Augusta Civic Center right now. Valley with a 45-18 lead over Forest Hills. The boys' final will feature the same 2 schools immediately following that one. D-South Regional Finals down in Augusta today. Mount Abram girls will take on Buckfield. Mount Abram boys taking on Monmouth. And tonight, C-South Regional Finals, Spruce Mountain Wells boys, Spruce Mountain Wells girls, Spruce Mountain Maranacook boys. Later today here at the Cross Insurance Center, S-South Boys Regional Final, number 1 Jonesport Mules take on number 2 Easton. We go to Class D action this afternoon starting at 2 o'clock with the Machias girls taking on Penobscot Valley. Then the Machias boys will take on Madawaska. Tonight, Class C games on the girls' side. Number 1 Matanocook, number 3 Foxcroft. Neither team has made a state game, so we'll have a first-time regional winner in that one. And the nightcap at 8:45, number 1 Caribou Vikings. They will take on number 3 Fort Kent. Class A South girls regional final at 6 o'clock down in Portland. Number 1 Cheverus, number 3 South Portland. The winner of that game will take on the Hamden Broncos next Saturday. And then the boys regional final between Cheverus and Portland. Camden Hills awaits that. Maine hockey with a 5-3 win over Merrimack last night. 2 teams meet up once more. One last game at the Alphon this year at 7 o'clock. That will be on our sister station, WWMJ. Maine women are hosting New Hampshire at 1 o'clock at the Pit. Maine men are at New Hampshire in Durham. Both teams are 4-8, tied for 6th place in America East. That will be at 4 o'clock. Maine baseball also with a win 7-5 yesterday. They played 2 against High Point at 12-4, and then 1 more tomorrow to wrap up a 4-game set down south.
All right, thank you, Jay, for that. Tournament coverage here on Maine Sports Leader, presented by Next Home Experience. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. We're also brought to you by Dairy Queen in Old Town. Head to the DQ in Old Town and try the crispy onion cheeseburger meal deal. For just $7, you get a juicy cheeseburger topped with crispy onions, served with fries, a drink, and a small sundae. Find them at 613 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. All right, Katahdin down by 2. They'll have the first possession here in the second half. Ayanna Lester missed one from 12, followed her shot, and puts it off the glass for 2.
And kind of as expected with the Wisdom Pioneers coming out with another different defensive strategy here to start the second half. They went triangle in 2 with Cullen being guarded as well as Emily McNally by 2 Wisdom defenders, with the other 3 playing just a zone.
We are tied at 13. Peyton Roy, a take on the left side of the hoop, gets fouled. So the freshman for the Pioneers will toe the line here for a pair. Be sure to connect with the Ticket's social media channels, 92.9 The Ticket on Facebook, 929 The Ticket on Instagram, sports.net.maine on TikTok, and our YouTube page, Sportsnet Maine. Roy hit the first one, second one No good. Rebound to Lester for the Cougars. 14-13 Pioneers. Just underway here in the second half. Stevens lost it on the dribble near the right baseline. Picked up by the Pioneers. And Lerman's shot, no good. And the rebound to Lane, but Lerman's going to get it back, go up for a shot, and get fouled. Cougars could not clear the zone.
Yeah, it was good defense. Yeah, it was good defense by Katahdin on that first possession. They got the ball back off the shot from Lerman, who was heavily defended. Got the rebound, but got buried underneath the basket and had no relief to get it out.
So Ava Lerman at the free throw line for 2. 7:09 on the clock here in the third. She misses the first. Our tournament coverage here on the ticket brought to you by the Fitch Company. They feature electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to tackle complex projects. Visit FitchCompany.com. Lerman hit the second one, 2-point lead for the Pioneers. She almost had a steal on the sideline off to our left, but she bounced the basketball on that sideline. So it goes back to the Cougars, who trail it 15-13.
Yeah, they're still in that triangle, too. It's Maddie Sear guarding Polly Cullen 101, and Emma Susi guarding Emily McNally. Yeah, get it right here.
All over the court. Turnover Cougars. So the Pioneers get it back with a 2-point lead. Might be the first to 30 in this one. Susie holding it high on the left side. Now between the circles, Roy. She'll hand it off to Ava Lerman. Lerman deals it left to Roy. Roy at the free throw line, wings it right. Susie kicks it back to Roy. Roy down the left side of the lane, gets the shot away, ends up on the floor. She's going to go back to the free throw line. Make your next ride a winner at Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales in Hancock. Check out their huge lineup of quality pre-owned vehicles, each one backed by an exclusive complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. Good luck to all of the teams in this year's tournament from Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales. First attempt by Roy, no good. 6:27 left in the third. Second one is good by Roy to make it 16-13 for Wisdom. Lane bounces it out top to Lester, looks inside, nothing there, and we're going to get a team control foul against the Cougars.
I think they called that on Emily McNally.
Wow, that is her fourth. That is a big-time loss there for the Cougars. Tourney here on the ticket, brought to you by the Farmer's Table for home-style cooking, just like Mom makes. Visit the Farmer's Table, 15 Stetson Road in Corinna. 3-point lead for Wisdom. Lerman takes one step to the left, and her shot is blocked by Lester, and it's going to be picked off in midair by Cullen. Cullen puts on the brakes on the right side. Now veers left from the left elbow, goes in the corner to Annis. Now Stevens stepping through a couple of defenders, goes on the right side to Lane. She missed the shot, and Roy with the rebound for the Pioneers.
That was a good look. It was a good attack by Stevens to dump it off the Lane. Lane probably could have taken a couple dribbles in and got the more of a layup look than a short jumper. And once again, Katahdin comes away with nothing in that possession.
Lerman into the paint, scoops it up with the left hand. Ball off the backboard and rim, no good. Tipped around into the hands of Ayana Lester for the Cougars. Ayana dribbles it up, now scoops it back to Annis. Left wing, Lane out top, Lester. Puts it to the floor, cut off there by Lerman and Daigle. Annis looking for help, goes to Lester on the right side. Again, Ayana probing that right side, nothing there. She needs to post up.
Yeah, and with McNally out, they've just put Susie now on Stevens. And the two Katahdin guards, Stevens and Cullen, are just running in circles out there. They need their teammates to help maybe set some screens. And the other thing they could do is set screens for each other. They'll get each other open. But right now they're just trying to beat them with just...
Oh, floater up and good, and a foul is going to go against the Pioneers. I think it was Daigle picking up the personal foul. Count to hoop. Indeed, Daigle picks up the personal. That is the second team foul on Wisdom. Katahdin has 4 here in the third quarter. 4:43 left in the third. Lester's bucket makes it 16-15. Her free throw makes it 16 all.
Yeah, for Katahdin, you're going to need someone else to step up besides Cullen and Stevens right now if that's the defense that they're going to play in.
Tie ball game once again. Here's Maddie Sear cutting through the lane. Got the pass. Shot was blocked out of bounds off of Katahdin. Tourney coverage here on the ticket brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer for home-style cooking, homemade desserts, and an experienced-friendly staff. It's the Coach House. Takeout available at 457 Wilson Street in Brewer. Online at thecoachhouserestaurant.com. Nice assist there by Ava Lerman as she dribbled into the paint, drew the defense, and dished it left to Daigle for 2. Tough angle there for Cullen. Misses the shot. Tried to bank it in as she was falling away on the right side. 18-16, Wisdom with the lead halfway through the fourth quarter. Jim Churchill, Chris Hoare, Jay Baines. Courtside here at the Cross Center. They go inside to Roy. Cut off near the right block. Now back out to Lerman. Susie whips it left to Maddie Sear. She's closely guarded by Annis, so they go back out top to Lerman. Pioneers set it in motion. Roy will hand it off to Ava Lerman. Pump fake, drive, scoop, and score. Lerman, 2 more, and it's a 20-16 lead for the Pioneers.
Oh, what a great offensive possession by Wisdom there. Didn't get what they wanted in the beginning, then reset it back up and ran a little pitch shuffle action with a high ball handoff. Lerman got down the lane.
Here's a steal by Wisdom. Roy got her hand in the passing lane into the hands of Daigle. Lerman now up ahead to Susie. Lerman gets it back, patiently dribbling the basketball. Taking some deep breaths. Katahdin still sitting back. Term coverage brought to you by the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant. Hungry after the game? Visit Back Alley Bar and Restaurant at the Family Fun Bowling Center, 15 Hildreth Street in Bangor, or at backalley.restaurant.com. Now the Pioneers swinging in motion. Air ball there by Lerman from the right wing. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Katahdin. Basketball fans, big games, big moments are happening on and off the court. Bangor Floral has the perfect gift. Stunning, elegant arrangements with a modern, natural touch. Flowers and gifts for every occasion. Ordered today at bangorfloral.com.
I like what Wisdom's doing here. They keep pulling the ball out to get better spacing. Katahdin plays defense so well inside the three-point line, so if you can pull them out above the three-point line to defend you, you get all that much more space behind them.
Norman takes it to the left side. 2-point attempt is all net. She put up 2 fingers after that hit. 22-16. Again, Wisdom trying to stretch the lead. Cougars trying to get the momentum back. Peyton Roy is going to trip up Lester.
That might be her third. That's going to be, let's see what Coach Dion does here.
It is her third.
She's a critical part of the defense. Her length is tough to get by.
Inbounds pass comes to Lester. Ayana goes in the left corner. Annis, quick turn. Around it off, no good. Rebound to Roy for Wisdom. And the Pioneers look to extend their 6-point lead.
One of the downfalls with Katahdin having to play Lester out top is she's not inside to get offensive rebounds. She's one of their taller players.
Pass inside, got through to Daigle. Kicks it out to Lerman. 3 in and out. Rebound to Stevens for Katahdin. Gives to Cullen. Molly dribbles right, goes to Lane in the right corner. She gets the pass away before the double team comes. Annis picks up her dribble. Lester dishes it left. Stevens, left side, goes inside to Cullen. Couple of bounces, up and under move off the bottom of the backboard, and they're going to say a travel call against Cullen. Basketball fans, swing by Sweet Frog, located by Walmart in Bangor. Before or after the game, grab delicious froyo, ice cream, and all of your favorite toppings. Make it a championship-level treat any day of the week. Sweet Frog, where hoops action and sweet creations always score. Lerman pounding the basketball near midcourt. Cougars bring their defense out closer. And now Lester trying to get her hand on the basketball there. Cougar defense really stretched out now. Lane will pick up a foul with a block. Stuck on the side of the road. Union Street Towing has you covered 24/7 statewide. From breakdowns to lockouts, they'll get you moving fast. Call 942-4200. That's Union Street Towing, driven to be there when you need them the most. Emma Susi at the free throw line. First free throw is up, and it's too hard off the back of the rim. Tourney 2026 here on the ticket, also brought to you by Doors Equipment Company, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all of your equipment needs. Visit doorsequipment.com. Second attempt by Susie, good. 23-16, the lead for the Pioneers. Lane in the corner for Katahdin. In the lane now, Lester flung it up there, no good, off the side of the rim. Rebound to the Pioneers. Cougars entering a danger zone here. Going to try to keep it a 7-point deficit with 8 seconds left to go in the third. Lerman tried to get it into the corner to Susi. Pass deflected by Stevens into the Pioneer bench. And it comes to Lerman, 2 seconds. Shot is blocked, no. A foul against Lester. And a tough one there for the Cougars. Second foul on Ayana. And it's going to put Ava Lerman at the free throw line with 1.3 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Free throw is up and good. Coach Dion across the way. Those must be her lucky shoes.
Yeah, I noticed those the other day.
She's worn them every game, and they are sparkly, to say the least. 2 free throws for Ava Lerman, 9-point lead for Wisdom. Pass down court, deflected out of bounds. Third quarter comes to an end. Through 3 here at the Cross Insurance Center. Wisdom starting to stretch this one out. They lead at 25-16. This is Tourney 2026 on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket.
Give me an F.
F.
Give me a Y.
Y.
Give me a Z.
Z.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me a C.
C.
Give me an A.
A.
Give me an L.
L.
What's that spell?
Physical.
Yes, Tourney fans, discover health and wellness in a whole different way with Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Bangor. They can treat dizziness, balance issues, and pain that's kept you on the sidelines. Visit physical.com or just walk in. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Bangor, helping you love your life. Cheering for your team is hard work. Dysarts wants to wish everyone the best of luck in the Northern Maine Basketball Tournament at the Cross Insurance Center. Be sure to stop in and fuel up at Dysarts on your way to the competition or afterwards at Dysarts Restaurant off exit 180 on I-95 or on Broadway in Bangor. For many, a trip to the Cross Insurance Center just isn't complete without a meal, or 2, or 3 at Dysarts. They're just 5 minutes from the Cross Insurance Center. Dysarts, come eat.
Back underway here at the Cross Center. Fourth quarter action getting started. Katahdin in a hole. Annis can't hit the 3 from the right side. Rebound by Dakota Stevens. Lester near the left elbow goes right to Annis. Wisdom picking up the intensity on the defensive end, and a couple players go down on the right side of the lane. A couple of 12s, Susi and Stevens got hung up there. Foul is going to go against Susie for Wisdom.
And this triangle, too, in the second half has really made a big impact on Katahdin and how they run their offense. They've been able to get shots off. And
inside they go to Lester. Up and good. Off glass for Ayana Lester. Counted and one. And a chance here for a three-point play for the Cougars.
And finally got her inside. Yeah, well, exactly. I think you had said that earlier about post her up. Maybe that was Cullen, but yeah, she's been standing outside the foul line most of the game, and you know, with her height and she's got skills, bring her down on the block and make one of the defenders have to play her.
She completes the three-point play, making it 25-17. 19, excuse me. They finally put the bucket up there. Thought something was off. So a 6-point game once again. Lerman for Wisdom. Takes it to the left wing. Back between the circles to Peyton Roy. Now Lerman gets it back. Roy sets a screen on Lester. Lerman from the free throw line goes to Maddie Sear, and her floater is good from the left side of the lane.
That was a nice shot by Sear to get that high off the high up in the air off over the defender, and nothing but the bottom of the net.
8-point lead now for the Pioneers. Lester, right side, tries to get it into the lane to Cullen, and a foul from behind. I believe it's going to go against Maddie Sear. Nope. 22.
That's her
Peyton
fourth.
Roy. That's her fourth. And Coach Dion talking with Tracy Garrett. They're going to get somebody off the bench. Shot up by Lester. Just outside the lane on the right side. She missed it. Lerman the rebound. Ellie Sear is going to check in for Roy.
Yeah, we didn't mention they only have 8 players and they only play 6.
Lerman being hounded by Lester, gets around her, goes to Daigle on the right side. Shot is short into the hands of Lane. Cullen, whoa, wanted to send it down court, had second thoughts, dropped the basketball, and it's scooped up by the Pioneers. Lerman working the left side, goes to the hole. She'll draw the foul. And Ava Lerman back to the free throw line with exactly 6 minutes left to go in this ball game. Fuel up for the tourney with Goslin's Bakery, 334 Harlow Street in Bangor, open 7 days a week. Grab a breakfast sandwich or one of their legendary donuts or pastries they've been making since 1945. Also, check out Goslin's Bakery and Deli and Brewer next to Hannaford. Lerman missed the first attempt. We are brought to you by Premium Choice Broadband. From homes to businesses, even in rural Maine, get fiber fast internet up to 1 gig starting at just $54 a month. Visit premiumchoicebroadband.com today. Second free throw by Lerman is good. 28-19 Pioneers. Inside they go, and it's going to be picked off by Maddie Sear.
And that's the first time that Wisdom has shown half-court pressure here in a while. They went to a diamond and one. And Emily McNally's, they've decided to put her back in the game with 4 fouls, which good decision.
Maddie Sear just inside the arc, drills it. She is excited as she heads down court. 5:20 on the clock. Pioneers looking for their first regional championship since 1998. Back then it was the Eastern Maine Championship. Now trying to win in the North. Ayana Lester got fouled at the other end, so she is at the free throw line for 2. First one is good. Tourney coverage here on the ticket, brought to you in part by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Great food, great drinks, great vibes. For takeout, call 947-5000 or visit unos.com.
There's Cullen again.
Lester missed the second free throw, but Cullen the putback for 2. 30-28. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Lerman on the run. Sear shot up and off. Rebound to Cullen. Pauly into the front court, goes left to McNally, who's back into the ball game, playing with 4 fouls. Emily for 3, it's going to be short. And Sear will pick it off in midair. And the Pioneers will head up court, working at the basket to our right. Lerman, in front of our broadcast position, drives left. Sear now on the right side, holding the basketball high.
We got a sneaker loose on the court.
Ooh, yep. Ellie Sear lost her shoe. Has it back on. Might want to tighten those laces. She just slipped it back on. I don't think it's one of those slip-ons. 4:25 left. Still hope for the Cougars. They need to stop here. Lerman misses the shot, and Daigle had the offensive rebound, got fouled on the way up. Tournament coverage here on the ticket brought to you by Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market on Harlow Street in Bangor, next to Goslin's Bakery. They feature fresh boba tea, snacks, ramen, and now Jamaican patties. Open 7 days a week. You can also visit their brewer location on Wilson Street next to Hannaford. Daigle missed the first attempt. Second free throw is up, and it's going to fall off. No good. Cullen going to the floor. That left a basketball there for Ellie Sear, and she puts it off glass for two.
Yeah, and I was watching. Katahdin left an open spot at the foul line. They left two people out of half court. They made the rebounding action off the foul shot even.
Ball loose on the floor. Ava Lerman diving on the floor, held basketball. It's going to go to the Pioneers. Tourney 2026 here on the ticket, brought to you in part by Madden Generator Services. Storms are blitzing in. Don't let your power get sacked. Call Dakota at Madden Generator Services for expert installations and rock-solid maintenance. Keep the lights on and the heat rolling. Call 951-4668. Madden Generator Services, power you can count on. We'll take 30 seconds right here on the ticket.
Hi, I'm Tony McKim, CEO of First National Bank. As a basketball coach for the last 25 years, I'm super excited to talk to you about our First Hoop program. It's pretty simple. Support your team with a Spirit debit card from First National Bank. When you open a personal checking account and ask for your high school's First National Bank Visa Spirit debit card, First National donates $5 to your high school as part of our First Hoop program. Your card will have your school's mascot on it and will help raise money for the team. So don't forget to sign up for the Spirit debit card from First National Bank and show your school spirit. Member FDIC, proud to be an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Bangor, Cross Center. 6-game day here in Bangor. Game number 1, Class S North Final. On the girls' side, Wisdom leading Katahdin 32-22. Full court pressure here by the Cougars. Lerman into the front court. Still going into the lane, bounce pass to Daigle, missed a shot. Flying in is Peyton Roy as Stevens gets slammed to the floor, and Roy picking up her 5th foul of the ball game. So she will have to depart. Ellie Sear back into the game. 3:48, clock will be stopped. And the Cougars will have somebody at the free throw line. It should be Stevens. She's the one who got cleaned out there.
This was her opposite arm this time. She was holding her right elbow. Earlier in the game, it was her left elbow, which is all padded up.
So Dakota Stevens at the free throw line. Her first one is good. From tip-off to the final buzzer, community matters. North Star Waste and Recycling, proud to serve the families and businesses of Maine, helping keep our neighborhoods clean and our communities strong. Learn more about dependable local service at nswmaine.com. Got an 8-point game now as Dakota Stevens hit 2 free throws. 3.5 left. Lerman gets around Lester. Right elbow pass to Daigle on the left side, and now Maddie Sear will back it out. Ellie Sear on the left side. Goes in the corner to Daigle. Cutting through Sear. She'll circle around to the left wing. Hand it off to Lerman. foul is going to go against Lester. Cougars had one to give. So the Pioneers will put it in play from the far sideline. Lerman receiving the inbounds pass. Lester guarding her. Hand off to Maddie Sear, who hands it off to Ellie Sear, who hands it off to Lerman, who hands it off to Maddie Sear, and now contact. And that will be the 5th foul on the Cougars here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Katahdin's going to have to think about trapping that handoff as soon as it happens.
Tourney time runs on hustle and caffeine. Fuel up at Blackfly Coffee Company on Route 1A in Holden. The area's best coffee, plus pastries, donuts, breakfast sandwiches, New York bagels, energy drinks, and the Blackfly Buzzer. Drive-through and mobile ordering. Open 7 days a week. Free throw no good by Maddie Sear. Tournament coverage also brought to you by Hartford's Auto Service. Complete auto repair for all makes and models. Over 30 years of experience. 62 Liberty Drive in Herman. Call 989-6322 for Hartford's Auto Service. Second free throw good by Maddie Sear. 9-point lead now for Wisdom. Shot from the left corner. 3 no good by Stevens. Rebound hauled down by Daigle. And we got a held basketball. Arrow's going to give it to the Cougars. "28 years since the last regional championship for the Pioneers. 50 years since the last championship for the Cougars." Lester picks up 2 quickly. 2:40 left to go in the ball game. Deficit down to 7 for Katahdin.
She's been effective when they've been able to get her the ball inside.
Yeah. There are those handoffs.
Yeah, they got to be up on their players, and as they come over, think about trapping that handoff and taking a risk at this point.
Coach Hartsgrove asking his team to bring it out a little further. Reach-in foul is going to go against Ayana Lester. Prom night, project graduation. Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals is booking photo booths now that you'll go crazy for. Dates are filling up fast. Lock yours in today with Maine's premier photo booth experience. Visit flashmemaine.com. Ava Lerman at the line hits the free throw. Lerman, a senior. Kelsey Daigle, also a senior for the Pioneers. Of their roster of 8, 2 for 2 for Lerman, 35-26. And the hole is pretty deep here for the Cougars. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Stevens inside Cullen. Up and under move. Gonna fall off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Maddie Sear. For Katahdin, seniors Melanie Libby, Olivia Phipps, Ayana Lester, and Natasha Annis, along with Emily McNally. Possibly playing in their final game in a Cougar uniform. Time ticking away. 1:25. Lerman to Daigle. Back out high, and they'll chew up some more time.
Yeah, no one really wants to foul here for Katahdin, and I think part of the reason is there are freer girls out there for Katahdin. I believe all have 4 fouls.
Lester does. McNally does.
Cullen may have 4 as well.
And Masusi ends up at the free throw line. First attempt is no good. Tourney coverage on the ticket brought to you in part by Acadia Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, including 3 in Bangor, a new location coming to Wilson Street in Brewer. For more information, visit acadiafcu.org. Long pass down court, saved in by Stevens. Got free in the right corner. We're at the 1 minute mark. Cullen's 3 wide right, and the rebound to Maddie Sear. Now Lerman is going to get fouled. And Emily McNally a little emotional as she is going to foul out here. Picking up number 5, and the senior will walk over towards the Cougar bench. Always tough. See those seniors leave the court, Chris.
Yeah, it was a tough game for her. She got in foul trouble early, and that kind of took her away from her. Took her out of the game a little bit. She had to sit for quite a long time.
Lerman's free throw is good, making it 36-26, 50 seconds left to go. Whether playing or watching basketball can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Maine Road in Hampden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahampden.com. Pioneer fans starting to get on their feet. They are sensing victory here, up by 11 with just 40 seconds left. Stevens for 3, left side, too strong. Rebound to Maddie Sear. 30 seconds left. And we're going to get a foul here. And Maddie Sear will go back to the free throw line. High school basketball tournament here on the ticket. Also brought to you by the Barney family of dealerships, proudly committed to the communities they serve and supporting local student athletes. Barney's offers a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop local and start your search today at barneyvalue.com. Sears' first free throw good, 38-26 Pioneers, and now the Cougars will send in some new troops here. Number 15, Piper Cullen, a freshman. Number 20, Elena Rogerson, a junior. Number 11, Olivia Phipps, a senior. Number 4, Mackenzie Branscombe, a junior. And who am I missing? Number 10, Melanie Libby, another senior. Getting some action here on the court. Steal by Ava Lerman. Lerman heading to the hoop, and she's going to lay it in for 2 more. 41-26, Wisdom. And we got to travel here against Katahdin. 3.3 left. Hopefully the Pioneers call off the Wolves here. Hannah Martin into the ball game for the Pioneers. And Lerman will hold the basketball at midcourt. And for the first time in 28 years, the Wisdom Pioneers are champions. They defeat the Katahdin Cougars by a final score of 41-26. So the Pioneers will be playing for a gold basketball in Augusta coming up next weekend. And meanwhile, the Katahdin Cougars will finish up their season with a record of 18-3. They come up short here in the North Final, and the Pioneers improve to 20-1 on the season. We'll take a break. Back with the McDonald's postgame show. That's up next. The Maine High School Basketball Tournament right here on your tournament headquarters. Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and 929theticket.com.
In the heart of Central and Down East Maine, there's a place where smiles are born and lives are transformed. Welcome to Midcoast Denture Design in Ellsworth and Brewer. If you need dentures, you need Midcoast Denture Design. Lindsay Young and her team specialize in all things dentures. From complete dentures to partial dentures, Midcoast Denture Design will give you the smile you've always dreamed of. They even accept Maine care too. Visit midcoastdenturdesignmaine.com to schedule your consultation today. Midcoast Denture Design in Ellsworth and Brewer, because everyone deserves an awesome smile.
At Darling Chevrolet in Ellsworth, you can't miss in 2026. Right now, you can lease a new 2026 Chevy Silverado for just $499 a month, 0 money down. Yep, you heard right, 0 down. It's packed with power, safety technology, and ready for any winter job. Or drive a new 2026 all-wheel drive Chevy Equinox for only $399 a month, also 0 money down. It's dependable, stylish, and built to keep you on the move all winter long. That's right, lease a new Silverado for just $499 a month or a new Equinox for $399 a month. You can't miss this and more at Darling Chevrolet in Ellsworth. Together, let's drive. 36-month leases, 10,000 miles per year. Silverado stock 7133339. MSRP 54305. $499 due at signing. Must have Chevy lease in household. Equinox stock 713208. MSRP 34545. $399 due at signing. Must have a current GM or non-GM lease in household. Mileage overage 25 cents per mile. Zero security deposit on approved credit. Leases include taxes, title, all fees, and incentives. Offers cannot be combined and end 2/28. See dealer for details.
Visit us in Ellsworth or start online at darlingchevy.com. You'll do better at Darlings.
Use your McD app this February and get a medium-sized quarter pounder with cheese extra value meal for only $8. If you download the McD app for the first time this month, you'll get a free large fries with any purchase of $1 or more. Just download the app, add a form of payment, and enjoy the great deals. Try this awesome new McD app breakfast offer. You can get 5 sausage burritos and 2 hash browns for just $10 in the month of February. And now through the end of the month, use your McD app to get $3 off any order of $15 or more. Take advantage of these great deals at your local family-owned McDonald's, Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer.
I love a parade. What a perfect time to have our orange Luke dogs leading the way down the streets of your neighborhood. At Next Home Experience, we're ready to roll up our sleeves and get to work for you. With over 150 agents across the state of Maine, we say get Luked, get sold. Need a homie? Call 573-7400 or visit mynexthomeexperience.com. Chances are you know a homie. From all of us at Next Home Experience, thank you for trusting us with the biggest purchase of your life.
Nothing runs like a deer.
That's the voice of a satisfied John Deere customer from Greenway Equipment Sales. Folks who own a John Deere love the quality and reliability. And right now, you can get $1,250 off with a cash purchase of the popular John Deere 1025R subcompact utility tractor. Get all the details at greenwayequipment.com. See the Smith brothers and join the John Deere family of satisfied customers. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor.
Number one thing smart car shoppers are looking for isn't color or tire size. It's not cup holders, stereos, or shiny rims. It's value. And where do you find value? At Varney. Varney has one of the region's largest selections of one previous local owner vehicles. There's a lot on the lot, and there's a lot of value on the lot at Varney Buick GMC, Hogan Road, Bangor. VarneyBPG.com.
Rolly's Bar and Grill in Belfast knows a thing or two about game day. They're your go-to spot in Mid-Coast Maine for watching all the big games across 12 large flat-screen TVs. And if you're attending the Maine High School Basketball Tournament, make Rolly's Bar and Grill in downtown Belfast your go-to spot for celebrating all your game day success. Enjoy fresh, mouth-watering handcrafted burgers and more. Rolly's Bar and Grill in Belfast, celebrating 50 years. View our menu or order online today at rolliesmaine.com.
What team's going to lead the league in assists this year? That's easy. The team at Leader One Home Loans. If you're looking to buy your first home or investment property, Jonathan Glazier and his team are ready to assist you for sure. At Leader One Home Loans, they can get you pre-approved quickly, so when the right property comes along, you're ready to go. If you'd like to get started, give Jonathan Glazier a call anytime at 991-2819. That's Jonathan Glazier at Leader One Home Loans, 991-2819.
Welcome back to the Cross Insurance Center. Individual awards and the Class S North runner-up plaque have been awarded to the Katahdin Cougars. They brought that plaque over to show their fans behind us, and now the individual awards and the regional championship plaque will be handed out to the Wisdom Pioneers. Tournament coverage here on the ticket brought to you by Remax Infinity, where they never take a timeout when you're looking to buy or sell your home. Visit them at remaxinfinity.com. Our tournament coverage also brought to you by Crystal Clear Family Pet Center in Ellsworth. They have quality products, healthy animals, and a clean environment. Open 9 to 7 Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 on Sundays at 33 High Street in Ellsworth. Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, the clear choice for all of your pet care needs. And before or after the big game, satisfy your sweet tooth at Sweet Cheeks 24-Hour Bakery. Open round the clock in Ellsworth, Verona Island, Holden, and Newport. And be sure to check out Sweet Cheeks Diner in Bucksport as well. Visit sweetcheeksbakes.com. Sweet Cheeks, where every bite is a slam dunk. Jim Churchill, Chris Hoare, Jay Baines, courtside here in the Wireless Zone broadcast booth. And we welcome you to the postgame show. The postgame show is brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. And let's give you the post-game highlights. They're brought to you by Heroes Sports Grill in downtown Bangor. But she misses the bunny. Kick out to Stevens. 3 is up, and it is good. Persistence paying off right there for the Katahdin Cougars. They get back on the board. Left corner 3 is going to be off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Cullen up and down. Great effort there by Polly Cullen, getting the shot up as she was starting to fall to the floor. Left side, McNally from the left block will lay it in, and the Cougars have cut the deficit to 2. Misses the scoop shot on the right side. Now she gets it back, clapping her hands on her way up the court. Oh, floater up and good, and a foul is going to go against the Pioneers. I think it was Daigle picking up the personal foul, count to hoop. Inside they go to Lester, up and good. Off glass for Ayanna Lester, counted and 1. Maddie Sear just inside the arc, drills it. All right, there's some of the highlights from this Wisdom Pioneer win, 41-26, the final score. And the Pioneers pick up their first regional championship since 1998. I want to remind you, coming March 7th to Newman Gymnasium at Husson University, it's the McDonald's All-Star Games featuring the best senior basketball players in the state of Maine in partnership with the Maine Association of Basketball Coaches, the Maine McDonald's owner-operators, Sportsnet Maine, and Ticket TV. For tickets to the award ceremony on March 6th or the games on March 7th, visit mabc1.org. To donate to Ronald McDonald House, Maine, go to rmhcmaine.org. The award ceremony and the 4 All-Star games pitting the North versus the South will be broadcast live on Ticket TV. Let's go now to the scoring recap. It's presented by the Varney family of dealerships.
Yeah, for the Katahdin Cougars, they were led by Ayanna Lester's 11 points, Dakota Stevens 7 points, Polly Cullen 6 points, and Emily McNally 2 points, for a team total of 26. And for the Wisdom Pioneers, Ava Lerman with the game-high 23 points. Maddie Sear, 7 points. Peyton Roy, 6 points. Emma Susi, 3 points. And Kelsey Daigle, 2 points for a team total of 41.
All right, thank you, Chris, for that. We're going to take another timeout here in the McDonald's post-game show. When we come back, we'll get you a scoreboard update, and we will announce our player of the game. This is Tourney 2026 on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket.
Cape Air is committed to keeping passengers and communities connected to the people and places that matter most. Whether you're off to a favorite vacation spot or looking to spend quality time with family, Cape Air can get you there faster. With direct flights to Boston from Bar Harbor, Rockland, and Augusta, and easy connections to all major carriers, Cape Air takes the hassle out of traveling. So, why not start planning for that next trip now? Learn more online at capeair.com.
This winter, remember that Versant Power line workers are out on the roads and our support staff are behind the scenes, going above and beyond to provide you with the best service possible. Keeping you safely connected and powered is at the center of all we do, no matter the weather conditions. From the crown of Maine to the coast and beyond, Versant Power works around the clock to provide you and your family with safe and reliable power when you need it most. Versant Power, powering communities in northern and eastern Maine since 1924.
It's time to stop dreaming about that custom home and start building it with C&I Modular Solutions in Enfield. Whether you're starting fresh or upgrading, they'll bring your dream home to life. From the kitchen you love to the perfect front porch and enough space to live life to the fullest. C&I Modular Solutions offers custom building plans, stunning modular homes, double and single wides. Visit CICustomBuildersLLC.com. Visit their show home at 759 Hammett Road in Enfield or call 207-732-3003. While some are chasing gold, Mainers like us are braving the cold, knowing warmer days are right around the corner. This is when the real work begins at Harvey RV and Marine in Glenburn. Sales, service, preparation for unforgettable road trips and peaceful cruises on Maine lakes. We train for the best adventures yet to come. Are you ready? We are at Harvey RV and Marine, just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
The roar of the crowd, the excitement in the stands, the action on the court. It's tourney time. Coastal Auto Parts Napa knows that dedication, passion, and teamwork are the keys to success. With 30 locations and Maine's largest network of auto parts, the friendly professionals from Coastal Auto Parts Napa have what you need to get to the big games. They'll be there supporting the student athletes in our communities. Good luck to all athletes and coaches. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Fresh seafood, classic American favorites, and signature cocktails for the adults. There's something for everyone. That's Pepper's Landing in Old Town. Enjoy daily specials like Dollar Oyster Night on Wednesdays and Kids Eat for Free on Thursdays. With a menu that appeals to the whole family and a fun, open atmosphere, there's always a reason to visit. Nestled by the river, you might even spot a bald eagle while you dine. Stop by Pepper's Landing at 170 Main Street in Old Town and discover why it's a favorite spot for fresh food and a great time.
Back at the Cross Center, get ready for the tourney with Hannaford Bucksport, 370 Main Street in Bucksport. Stop in for fresh produce, groceries, takeout, and friendly service that supports your local community. Hannaford Bucksport, your hometown store for everything you need. We are also brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered. Since 1927, the best in tires and service. Visit them at 514 Colebrook Road in Herman, or at bangortire.com. And we're brought to you by Tim's Plumbing. Tim's is a full-service, family-owned company that offers a wide variety of plumbing services. For all of your plumbing needs, it's Tim's Plumbing, where service is their specialty. Visit timsplumbingmaine.com. Before we get to the scoreboard update, let's announce our player of the game. And we go to my broadcast partner, Chris Hoare, for that.
Yeah, this was a no-doubter. Ava Lerman had her hands all over this game. Just 7 in the first half in a tight defensive battle with Katahdin, but 16 in the second half to help stretch out this victory for the Wisdom Pioneers. So her team total of 23 points, or her game total of 23 points, makes her our player of the game.
Brought to you by Lafayette Hotels. Enjoy the best vacation destinations that Maine and New Hampshire have to offer. Plan your 2026 vacation today at LafayetteHotels.com. Our coverage here on the ticket also brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center. Family owned for over 30 years. Open Monday through Saturday with monthly $100 giveaways. Old Town Redemption Center, 13 Chester Street in Old Town. Call 827-7887. And we're brought to you by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and at BennettAutoCenter.com. Let's go to Jay Baines now. He's got the scoreboard update.
The Valley Cavaliers will await the Wisdom Pioneers in the Class S Girls State Final next Saturday. Cavaliers with a 79-29 win over Forest Hills. They come into this game 20-1. The lone loss, a 76-73 game to Bangor Christian. So, and they are also the defending Class D state champion. So it will be Wisdom and Valley in the first game of the morning.
Two 20-1 teams.
Yes. Down in Augusta on Saturday. Later today here in Augusta will be the Valley Boys. They take on Forest Hills in the Class D South. There's Class S South Boys Regional Final. D games are in the afternoon. Similar schedule to here in Bangor. On the girls' side, Mount Abram and Buckfield, Mount Abram and Monmouth Boys wrapping up the afternoon down there. Class C South Regional Finals are tonight starting at 7 o'clock. The number 1 Spruce Mountain girls take on number 3 Wells, and the number 1 Spruce Mountain boys will take on number 3 Maranacook. Down in Portland today, one session down at the Cross Insurance Arena starting at 6 o'clock. A South Regional Finals on the girls' side. Number 1 Cheverus, number 3 South Portland in a rematch of the AA state final from last year. Then in the boys' game, number 5 Cheverus, number 6 Portland to wrap up the day down there. Camden Hills awaits the winner of that one. The Hamden girls await the winner of Cheverus South Portland. Later today here at the Cross Insurance Center, coming up next, we have number 1 Jonesport Bills and number 2 Easton in the S North Boys Regional Final. Then at 2 o'clock, we have D action with the girls' game, number 2 Machias, number 4 Penobscot Valley. That'll be followed by number 1 Machias Boys. They take on number 2 Madawaska. Class C games are tonight. On the girls' side, 7 o'clock, number 1 Madanacook, number 3 Foxcroft. Both teams looking for their first regional title on the girls' side. And the last game of the day here in Bangor, number 1 Caribou Boys, they take on number 3 Fort Kent. Maine hockey with a big 5-3 win over Merrimack last night. They have The same two teams will play at 7 o'clock tonight on WWMJ I-95, our sister station. Black Bears are up to 7th in Hockey East with 4 games to play. Maine women tip off at 1 o'clock up at Memorial Gymnasium against New Hampshire. They sit in 3rd in America East, with sitting there at 9-4. The Maine men are in Durham to take on the Wildcats. Both teams are 4-8 in conference play, tied for 6th. Maine baseball with a win yesterday at High Point, 7-5. Those two teams play twice today at noon and 4 o'clock, and once more tomorrow at 1:14 regional finals today across, and we'll have every single one of the 10 state games set by about 10:15 tonight.
All right. That will be nice to see, and take a look at all the matchups, and we got some good ones already lined up for those gold basketball championship games coming up next weekend. All right, thanks, Jay. Our attorney coverage, brought to you by Tiller & Rye, a local grocer at 20 South Main Street in Brewer. They are proud to offer products from right here in the Pine Tree State. We're also brought to you by Growing Place and Polish. Their big customer appreciation sale ends today. Enjoy 50, 60, even 70% off everything in store. Check them first, check them often. Sustainability always trending at 1221 Broadway and 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. Online at growingplacemaine.com and polishyourlook.com. All right, that is going to do it for game 1 of 6. We put the wraps on the McDonald's post-game show. Again, brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street, Union Street in Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer. For Chris Hoare, Jay Baines, I'm going to tell you to keep it right here on Maine Sports Leader. We'll be right back with our second game of the day. Looking forward to that one as the two teams are ready to take the courts. The Easton Bears and the Jonesport Beals Royals. We'll be right back with that one. Your tournament headquarters is Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and 929theticket.com.
School spirit runs generations deep here in Maine. Football, basketball, hockey, and you gotta wear your colors. But the color that's trending every day is Carhartt Brown. Well, not just brown. Carhartt now comes in lots of colors, maybe even your school color. Hoodies, beanies, jackets, pants, nothing fancy, just comfortable and rugged clothing that will make you look like totally awesome. Everyone knows you gotta go to Miller's Workshop for an amazing selection of Carhartt for girls and guys. For game day or any day, get your Carhartt on. Miller's Workshop in Brewer for brands that work.
Great drivers are responsible drivers. At Beal Driving Academy, they'll teach your teen to drive safely so they can drive confidently. Their expert instructors will guide them through a range of driving scenarios, building their driving skills and ensuring their safety. By the end of the course, your teen will be ready to ace their learner's permit and driver's license tests. Classes begin soon in Bangor, Ellsworth, Skowhegan, East Millinocket, and Waterville. Your child must be 15 or older by the first day of class. For more info and to sign up, go to BealDrivingAcademy.com.
Number one thing smart car shoppers are looking for isn't color or tire size. It's not cup holders, stereos, or shiny rims. It's